Logic time! Alright. Got a funky little beat there. And Kevin MacLeod of the Cloud MacLeod. Proto-funk. Got it. I love Kevin MacLeod stuff. Alright, so let's get on to Logic Time. What is Logic Time? Logic Time is going to be a series of videos where if I see something that is just not logical, but it's being posed as a logical question and people are giving illogical answers, I'm going to mock it publicly. Okay, that's only half true. Basically, I've seen a lot of people throughout my extended lifetime of 4,000 years try to answer logic puzzles without actually understanding that pure logic is without conjecture. And almost all the time, they have some sort of crappy conjecture. So this is going to be Alice, Michael, and their siblings. And I'm going to go over exactly how to read a logic puzzle. So there are three statements here. Statement 1. Alice has 3 brothers and 2 sisters. Michael has 3 brothers and 2 sisters. How many sisters does Michael have? Statement 2. Alice has 3 brothers and 2 sisters. Michael is Alice's brother. How many sisters does Michael have? Statement 3. Alice and Michael are siblings. How many siblings does Alice have? 90% chance. And I'm just saying this off the top of my head. It's a made-up percentage, but I'm usually correct. 90% chance you guys got all 3 of these wrong. Close to 100% chance, maybe 99.99, that you've gotten all but one, or maybe you've got a couple right, but you got at least one wrong. And I'm going to go over what you may have answered and why it's wrong. Statement number 1. How many sisters does Michael have? It is stated that Michael has 2 sisters. What you may have gotten wrong is Alice is Michael's sister. So Michael has 3 sisters. That's incorrect. It says right there, Michael has 2 sisters. The logic issue is that you need to pay attention to what is provided to you in the actual question that you're resolving. What is provided to you? Alice has 3 brothers and 2 sisters. That is a finite statement, right? And music just ran out, but that's okay. That's a finite statement. Everything is all-inclusive in that. Michael has 3 brothers and 2 sisters. All right. Yeah, there's no mental gymnastics you need to do. If you answer anything other than 2 sisters, you're wrong. Okay, statement 2. Alice has 3 brothers and 2 sisters. Michael is Alice's brother. How many sisters does Michael have? The vast majority of you probably got this one wrong. And you probably got it wrong out of convention. There is no indication in this statement that Michael has any other sibling other than Alice. None. Not only that, there's no indication that Alice is a girl. And before any of you say, oh, well, Alice is usually a feminine name. Well, Alice Cooper. There are a lot of names that change gender in terms of what is usually accepted. Leslie, for instance, male name for years. Drew, male name for years. The nickname for Andrew. In fact, it's odd to see a woman named Drew. You get the point, right? The thing is, Michael could be Alice's brother from any number of situations. One or more of them could be adopted. One or more of all these brothers and sisters, one or more of them, Michael or Alice, besides potentially being adopted, they could be step siblings. They could be half siblings, etc. I think that about covers it. But you get the idea. There is no indication that we stated in this statement that Michael had any sisters at all. The only information you have is that Alice, who may or may not be male or female, has 3 brothers and 2 sisters. One of those 3 brothers is Michael. But that does not mean that all 5 of Alice's siblings are related. So how many sisters does Michael have? Correct answer is indeterminate. There is nothing here that states whether or not Michael has any sisters. And if Alice is a girl, and she is Michael's sister, there is no indication that Alice's 2 sisters, right here, are related to Michael at all. Statement 3. Alice and Michael are siblings. How many siblings does Alice have? Correct answer is not 1. Correct answer is indeterminate. At no point in this sentence does it state that Alice and Michael are the only siblings for each other. Essentially, this is an all-inclusive list of the siblings between Alice and Michael. There's no indication of that at all. Just that Alice and Michael are siblings. Now, I'm sure that you want to read what a correct statement would be. So let's go ahead and draw this up. Let's delete these statements. Corrected statement for logical accuracy. Alice has 3 brothers and 2 sisters. Michael is Alice's brother. That's our previous one, right? Right. Now, what do we need to make certain that this is logically accurate? Well, we have to define Michael has the same number of siblings. No, that actually wouldn't be correct. Although this would be another tricky one. Michael has the same number of siblings as Alice. That doesn't actually mean that they're still related. So in that regard, Michael is related to Alice is only... how should we word it? How should we word it? I keep redoing this in my head. Okay. Michael, Alice, and Alice's siblings are all siblings. None of these siblings share or have other siblings outside of this family group. Alice is a girl. Now you can say Michael has 3 sisters. How many sisters does Michael have? Michael has 3 sisters. That's how the logic has to work. Otherwise, you're introducing conjecture. And conjecture is one step beyond logic. Now you can see why detectives don't focus on just using logic alone. It would be impossible to solve anything. Conjecture is a necessity for analysis, and that includes solving crimes, predicting markets, understanding relationships without spoken dialogue, etc. But that is technically the logical answer from that logic statement. Have a wonderful day.